Hello? Hey, what's all this? So welcoming.
We love you, Master.
I love you guys. I love you guys so much. So much. Love you.
We love you too,
Love you,
Master.
Nothing inconvenient?
No, not at all, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling us.
Okay, good. I would like to. Most of the time, but you know, we both are busy. It's kind of late there, but if we don't do it now and maybe it's late later, you know? Okay, so maybe it takes too long. After many, many days. But I did not mean to call all of you. I thought there were some people still there, but I think she forced you guys to come back, huh? From your sleep.
We're very happy, Master.
Oh, Master, we're so happy to come back.
Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. If you're not happy, I apologize.
Oh, no, Master.
Very happy, Master.
We're so surprised and honored.
Excited, huh? Okay, good. Yeah.
Very excited, Master.
Okay, you don't have to prove it. I believe you. It's like this. Last time, can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you, Master.
Last time you asked me to read some of my spiritual diary for you, but I did not have it with me. I didn't think you would ask, so I didn't have it with me. So yesterday I checked the old diary because the new diary is not much, you know, only kind of 1 month, so I didn't have much. So I took the old diary and have a look. I can read you some, not all, okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Master.
Because some of that is not useful to you, and some are just domestic things.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Thank you.
Mostly nice, and the rest are just reminding me to. The rest are not much, just like reminding to give instructions for disaster relief to some other country somewhere in the world. After I read the news, after I saw the news on TV, or remind me to take care of the dogs, or tell the dog assistant to bring them to the vet, or you know, things like that. Making life for the dogs more comfortable, you know, it's just reminding me to do that. So it's not much for you. Understand? Yeah?
Yes,
okay?
Master. Understand.
So now I read what I think you might be interested in. I fold the pages so that I don't forget. Because it's been many months since I have spoken to you. Can you hear well or not?
Yes, we can hear you, Master.
Very well.
Wonderful, wonderful. It has been many months that we haven't spoken to each other.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Okay, like, it's not much like so to cut dog's hair and force them into the hood and put aircon for them, etc., etc. Okay, here, something. Something maybe. If I say some name of somebody, I will not say completely name. I just say B, C, or S, or something like that. Okay? Then you know. Okay.
Yes.
Coming back to the so-and-so place, she said that he is overwhelmed with inner blessing in my presence. She is the name of somebody. Yeah. That was on the 27th of June. And on 29th of June, I said something like, had to run. Still so surrounded. I'm also advised to leave for my safety. And another one, where is it? I just reached them, huh? 3 days retreat solo. on 11th of July. 3 days retreat solo and lots of helpful revelation. But of course I cannot tell you because I know it already. Mostly I don't write it down. The revelation is for me to do things which I did and then I sometimes don't write it down. I forgot. Or I didn't think necessary, or I just too busy, or I just didn't think about it.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Okay, more and more coming. And, other things I get you already knew, or some new donation, spiritually or monetarily, and many are like that. For example, on the 4th of August, I say remember others' donation, instruction for China's relief, etc., etc. And then another thing, it's not too good, but maybe you like. I note something like, what kind of fire so easily extinguished? It's just, of course, a metaphor speaking, on the 8th of August, another initiate caught in net. Got to help him. Oh, help Maya work. Can you still hear very well or not?
Yes, we can hear you, Master.
Good. If you cannot, then you shout. So I stop, okay?
Yes, Master.
Because I hear a lot of noise. I don't know, interference. It's probably because the rain outside. Okay, it's good. We have to do it fast before something happens. On the 12th of August, all night, walking in the dark to avoid unwanted attention and enemies, so-called enemies.
Masters.
They have festival. Too many people in this location. On occasion like this, I sympathize with blind persons and feel fortunate that in daytime at least I can see everything. And even on other nights when there is no danger, I can turn on the light and see. But the poor blind people, they have to walk in darkness all their life. This world is not all fair. On the 13th of August, last year, it was 2014, all I read now is 2014. On the 17th, what is this for? Oh, nothing, just remind to give donation to so-and-so that I have forgotten to write. Because often I write a note and I burn away. Okay. I have invented something like 1 million of gazillion is 1 mg.
Wow. That's cool, Master.
Just, here and there I invented some new stuff. On August 26th, 2014, I wrote that, must look for divine connecting points. Today is so hard to locate. Sometimes it's difficult for me because of the work back home. It's difficult for me to locate where the divine connecting point is. And sometimes I have to meditate a couple of days or more in order to find out. So that is one of the days that is difficult. Not just one, and it's not the only one day. And some days are very difficult, and I have to really meditate hard. And sometimes even with meditating hard, I could not find. And I just too tired, and then I exhausted, and then just dropped into sleeping state, deeper state of sleep. And then some messages would come to me and reveal to me, and I thank them. Totally. Otherwise, so difficult sometimes. other things like, get to tell somebody to tell this so-and-so couple to make peace with each other for the children's sake and these things. Tell T and R to return 500 euros to the council apartment because the owner are very kind not to charge. But fairness is fairness. We must pay whatever we have promised to pay. Even if we leave earlier, we have to pay the whole sum.
Wow.
Because even if you don't stay there, they had not the time to find somebody else so quickly. And then, even if they do, they need advertisements, and so we have to pay them the extra money. No escape from that.
Understand, Master.
That was on the 29th of what is that? August. It's a foreign language, my diary. Sometimes I couldn't read what the month is, but I know it now. Okay. Donate to so country. Many countries I donated spiritual merit points so that they have more peace to each other and reconcile and, establish more neighboring friendship and, lifting restrictions and all that to help the poor people of that country. They have nothing to do with the leaders' political agenda, but they suffer because of that. So I donate to such and such countries sometimes. Okay, you know that.
Wow.
I don't want to tell you here as well. I don't want to keep repeating those things. Okay? Yeah. And that was on the 30th of August. Sometimes I donate some months in advance, but the peace or the conciliation doesn't come immediately. It takes some time to work out, you understand, yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master. Yes.
Sometimes it takes effect almost immediately within few days or within weeks, and I'm very happy, of course. It depends on how big that karma is. But sometimes it takes months.
I see, Master.
To see the obvious outcome, it takes months. Sometimes. Like in some areas, some countries. Yeah. On the 1st of September 2014 again, up to date is all 2014, and when it comes to New Year, I'll tell you. Okay. I donated 500,000 spiritual merit points to H, the names of the person, for his inner molesters. Ask them to leave him in peace and go better place. That's even equivalent to Ukraine's last donation. If the beings don't leave, they will be destroyed. I wonder if I told you this already? No? Oh, okay. So go now. Evolve to a higher plane, a second plane. Love and forgive you. Okay. On the 3rd of September 2014, one message from the 5th level to tell me to sleep outside. Outside, on the open like that. This is not for you. Not for you, not for you, not for you. This one for you. Okay. 9 of September, donate again to H. 4.5 billion spiritual merit points. That's a lot. For his improved inner wellness. Poor guy suffered so long. Pray for you and others. Others, even though want to donate, but cannot because not allowed. Also 500 euros for the council apartment again to refund them. So we have to leave earlier. 200 for each agent. And gifts, a lot of gifts, etc. I remind to do that. Oh, this is just, by the way, Just sometimes I have to write to remind myself to do it, to tell something. And I didn't mean to read that, but it's okay. You know my secret. You caught me. Some poor people, too heavy karma, even if I want to donate, I cannot. Another one on the 10th of September, something here. Remember to tell R and Thầy to prepare gifts for vets and staff for happy treatment, and 200 euro extra for each vet and workers for their, special treatment for themselves, personal. Okay. Be too busy. 11, 12, too busy. Thanks for all help. 13 September, too much work. 16 or something. I complain sometimes in some of the days here. I know there are some who are worse off than me, but could I be a little less suffering? Just someday when I feel so bad.
Master.
But I'm okay. Just the mind and the body sometimes complaining. 19 September is something here. Remember to instruct T and R and W to take care of our 2 children and let them stay in my apartment if they need over there. Yeah. Give them toys, bicycles, etc., books, computer ready to move in. I don't know. I don't know why. Just something to remind me to do. I don't think you need to know that. A message from the Fifth Council. I'm allowed 7 minutes per day maximum to talk to disciples or else. Number 1. As number 2, driver named T will come within 2 weeks to help to drive me somewhere, so I don't have to drive alone all the time. It's too dangerous. These are the messages, yeah? Number 3, I can stay in a hut all the time because I was thinking maybe I have to go somewhere else, Number 4, I need a big car soon to move away from here. That was wherever I was. Huh? It's a long time already, huh? Excuse me. There were 4 messages during my so-called sleep. My sleep is not always sleep, huh? I communicate and they communicate with me because sometimes during the daytime I have been too busy or was too busy. I didn't get their message. At night they beep me to remind me these things. It actually sounds like when you're beeping or the phone ringing or when you have an SMS from your phone. It's not like that, but it has some sound.
Yes.
So that I noticed. Yeah. Sometimes different sounds, different time. It depends on from which spiritual level, either from shadows universe or from the original universe. There are different sounds and different departments. Yeah, different departments. They wake me up with different sounds. Sometimes very loud. Sometimes very loud, like a bell or some engine running, or sometimes it's just music, or sometimes it's just like a talking, but it's not audible, not word talking, or sometimes singing. It depends.
Wow.
I often have to receive this message to remind me to do things or to solve some of the difficult problems that my mind could not grasp to understand and to diffuse it. Some big problem, in the world, or some security problem for me that I could not catch it in the daytime. All these things I don't always write down. Mostly I don't write down at all because I have to go and do it right away, or I do it and I thought after I done I don't write down. mostly I write out so how much spiritual merit point or where do I go to sit, that's it. So my diary is nothing really.
Oh, Master, so fascinating.
It's interesting.
Yeah. You just know the tip of an iceberg, you know, many icebergs. multiple icebergs. Okay, let's see anything. Einstein, you know, the scientist Einstein is right. His theory can be proved. Whatever I left somewhere, it will be brought back to me. It's just a joke, you know. Boomerang effect. Yeah. Here I just thank the council for helping with my health. A lot of love, a lot of gratitude. And that was on 25th of September when I recovered from some bodily problems. Sometimes I just thank them afterwards, you know. In my mind, no, I did not write down here. Many times they help me because medicine of the world cannot cure too much bad karma, so they help me a lot.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Yeah, so that I can continue to do my work here. Yeah, they are not really kind to me, huh? They are kind to you, to the world, to the universe. This body is a good instrument, has to keep it in order. If it's too much, then it will kaput and cannot be used anymore. And it takes a long time for me to reincarnate again, or to take up some body. You know, it has to have some affinity. Yeah, it's complicated. Right. 29 September, what is here that I wrote in red even? Remember to instruct relief in Pakistan, Japan, etc., etc. 2nd of October, what is it here? Be careful, be much more careful. Too much work, forget easily, and come to the appointment too late or too little. Meaning spiritual appointments, me? Yes. Connected too early, I forgot, my God. Sometimes I forgot what time it was. So I have such a terrible, terrible headache. And shortened. So the time has been shortened. Instead of 9.5, now it's only 7. Because I made mistake that day to go to the appointed spiritual connecting point. And then I got terrible headache. But I'm better quickly. Yeah. I have to recover afterwards. I have to meditate a lot to recover the cells and the body and the brain cells, etc. Because there are certain times, I have to explain more so you understand. I understood as I wrote that, but you probably don't understand, right? Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Master.
Now and then you have to say yes or no or something. I know you still there.
Yes, Master.
You're so quiet, I can hear the pin drop. It's like this. There are certain times of the day that I have to go to the appointment with the spiritual connection because there are many. I probably wrote it down somewhere. Here it is like 128 goddesses in Oscar always stand by for me at that connection time. You see?
Yes, Master.
So I have to keep my appointment, and there are certain times I have to do that. Every day is not always the same. Sometimes slightly different, sometimes much different. And that day of October 2014, I had forgotten the appointed time because I didn't have my alarm clock phone with me. And I thought it was the time to go. That's why I made that mistake. Because I was too busy. And with the other things. and I have forgotten. I was very... I should not have forgotten because it could be dangerous. Luckily, the glasses closed it quickly, and then we had to redo it. But then, the damage was done, and the time was shortened. Yeah, like the time was cut short afterwards. Like if I have to meditate 9 minutes, then I can only do 7.
Understand, Master.
Oh, yes, Master.
I can delay it, maybe 10, 15 minutes, but not later. Or earlier, not later. Understand?
Yes, Master. I understand.
Here on the October 2nd, as we wrote again here, I invent something. 1,000 millions of mg. You know, mg means million of gazillions already before that, yeah? So 1,000. Otherwise I have to write too long, so I invented new one. Yeah. 1,000 million mg is equal to 1 bg. So that instead of write a lot, I just write 1 bg, 3 bg, 2 bg,
Yes.
Yeah. Even then, on the 3rd of October, it's like 3 bg of gazillion 2 has been passed and cared for. It was October. And where is that? On the 4th, on the 6th, of course, continue meditating and a lot of meditation and a lot of BG, gazillion. I don't read that to you, yeah? But you know, okay? You know that, every day I write down how much BG or MG of gazillion 2 I have done, I have passed, I have cared for, etc. These are just routines, so I don't read it to you. Okay, on the 6th of October, Harley, after so long, because I had to leave for a long time somewhere else to meditate, after so long, when seeing me, Harley was emotionally and bodily shaking when saw me again. He became better right away because somebody reported to me that Harley was ill. You know, he was shaking and continuously shaking, his body shaking, and then he had fever and he had cough, and he was very uncomfortable, so I had to run back, And when he saw me again, he was shaking hard. I had to put my hands on him and hug him and tell him that I love him and that everything will be okay. And then he very immediately, right away, I wrote, second's gone, fever is gone, cough gone, and he rests in my arms so peacefully. Whew, I said, dog can be so dramatic sometimes. But because sometimes I cannot have them always with me because of meditation and because they're old and they cannot always run upstairs with me. So I have to think. Here I wrote I must do something because they're getting old and difficult climbing stairs. Must do something. And then next day I told the assistant to carrying him up and down the stairs. So it's okay. They can still see me a lot more in the upper level. Because my hut is on the upper level. And they live on the lower level, that's why. Okay, but it's okay now. I arrange everything and they're happy.
Wow, that's good to hear, Master.
On the 7th, okay, 3 dogs can be in new office downstairs where I can come often to see them. Got to arrange my day to be with them. Some day different, some day, different things. 9th of October, what is here? Big dog means big dog. Big dog means good love.
Yes, Master.
Big dog is well today. Okay. I don't know why I wrote all this. It's something I wrote. I cannot read now. I'm sorry. Something snacks. Snacks for dogs. Sons also. Okay. There's nothing to do with you. Sorry about that. Because I couldn't read it. I thought it's something big deal. It's nothing. Well, what is it? Oh, on the 10th of October, 2014. When walking in the dark, is it something for you? Or no? To avoid neighbors or bad people attention, I feel comforted to know that I still can see in the daytime and other nights also when safe. Poor blind people, what all they have to endure all their life, how they cook, how they wash, how they go about their business, so much full of sympathy for them. I don't know if it was anything for you, but it was there. Read it. It's more repeated, so I won't write it again next time. I forgot that I had written it before. Because often, I have to walk in the dark at night and to feel my way around. Yeah, because sometimes some spiritual connections are in very inconvenient and exposed place, and I cannot draw attention to myself. So I have to walk in the dark and feel my way and feel my things around and do things just like the blind people. Because when I do things, I cannot hold the light. I will say, I don't have this high-tech telephone that has a flashlight on it. I just still use this old-fashioned Motorola phone, which I can text, I can receive messages, and I can call, and I can receive calls. That's about it. That's all I need for now. And if I hold the phone, then I can have the light from the phone. But when I'm doing things, then I cannot keep holding it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
And the light will turn off by itself after a while, and I don't even see where the phone is. I keep fumbling around to look for my phone, to turn it back on. by that time, it's I thought, never mind. So much time, I just do it, everything in the dark. And it's functioning well. It's not all that bad, but I don't think I can cook and do everything. Not all things in the dark, though. So I have to arrange to do everything, most of whatever I can in the daytime. So nighttime, I don't have to fumble around. And sometimes I fall down and hurt myself.
Oh, no, Master.
Please be careful.
Yeah, because I'm not used to this situation. And some new places, things are everywhere. Anyway, no big deal. And it could even happen daytime also. The other day after talking to you, and then after contacting Shihu for some business regulating the prices, I normally don't take care of the business. I just let everyone else take care, whoever take care of their business. Just like in SMC, San Martin Center before. I say you have to bring it down to the minimum so that the poor people can also afford it. And even poor people, you don't charge them. You just give them free. And if some people who cannot afford or can afford less, then you just reduce the percentage. This kind of thing. And also I have to contact some centers for some of their, local problems. So that I fell down and hurt myself. Luckily it's not too bad, and afterwards I had to try to heal myself and recover myself. I worry the head concussion, not about the pain or anything. Yeah, but luckily I guess it's no problem. I'm still here and talking to you clearly. That means the brain's still okay, right?
Thank goodness you're all right.
Yeah. So it happened in the broad daylight. Yeah, so it's not because of the darkness, Okay? Not always. Yeah. But I'm more adept now with walking in the dark. I'm very proud of my improvement. Very proud of my abilities to use no light. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I should read this to you. Let me ask you. On the 11th of October, I wrote that total peace could be more or less in 3.5 years. Wow, but I'm not sure. After talking to you, I'm not sure. You pray for it, okay?
Yes, Master. So exciting.
Okay, and you pray, and then I will pray also, okay?
Yes,
I will.
definitely pray.
I try. A human has to change also, my God. If they change, it will be immediate. So it is, I have to work all by myself. They're too slow. Okay, October, what here? October 13. Wow. It's a Monday. What did I write here for you? In a square, very obvious here. Ought to have been cared for and empowered. Those who were ready has been empowered to quicken to maturity. Thanks to all love and support. Thank you, love you all forever. Love, hot. Enough for now. I need a rest. I said. But today I celebrate in my heart the improvement of the entire universes. Feel relieved, even physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, feel relieved. Gazillion of incountable, of gazillions of etc., uncountable, have matured into full bloom. The full bloom.
Amazing, Master.
Bloom. My action. My God, if I don't keep talking to you guys now and then, I probably will forget English as well, because I don't talk to anybody here, except my dogs, and we don't need to talk that much. And sometimes, whoa, woo, even, I put a lot of hot here, full light of hot, the hot, corazón. Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
And XXX means kiss. Just celebrating myself, The rest will mature soon, too. Yeah, I said.
Awesome.
Yeah. On the 14th of October, people talk on street above my hut 2 times, and each time I have migraine. People that just pass by, and sometimes they stop there and talk. Oh dear God, what a world is this? What a world is it? What I have should be for all charity causes, like Caritas, Red Cross, Oxfam, etc. I have to go and organize this whenever I finish the retreat, if I can. Okay. I wanted to remind myself, but I haven't got time to do it yet. The rest of the world, including disciples, what is this? Oh, I just wrote down how much bad karma I had to bear that day, but you don't have to know. For the last 24 hours, at 12.10% bad karma to bear, even though I have 0%. The rest are from the world, bad karma, and the disciples' bad karma. That's on the 30th of October. Sometime I wrote nonsense. I wrote down the things that come to my notice. Sometimes I check out how much bad karma I have to bear that day. But I clean them all out already. Clean it all out. Wow. Yeah. But because I had time, you see, I had time to meditate and being alone, so I can clean it quickly. If I'm with everybody and doing the job, all the activities that I did before, for example, even with Supreme Master Television, then I will not be able to clean it so quick, or I will not be able to clean at all, and then it will take a toll on my body or mind or whatever.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
But I cannot avoid it all the time. I have to work with some other people, They can have to come in to fix the water, fix the electricity, etc., etc.,
Yes, Master.
You see, like on November 6th, I have to work all day, all night to finish the hut for the big dogs, because it was cold and rain, and we have to finish it quick.
Oh, yes, Master.
And on the 7th, I feel so much pressure because he wanted to go back to where he likes to go. People say they can renounce the world, to be sometime monk and resident, all that, but it's not true. The mind can still have a very, very big hold on them and make them, feel homesick or miss their friends or whatever, even monks and nuns. So very difficult to work when you don't have a lot of support around.
Master, I understand.
Even then, sometimes, even around, they can lend some of their disease, karma, or something, and then make my dog sick or make me sick. Yeah, until I clean it, it's already has been uncomfortable. Sometimes I cannot clean immediately because the bad karma has to take effect for a while.
Yes, Master.
What is this? Yeah. Oh, I wrote something here on the 10th of November, at that time, my total karma was 0.2%, because I have been cleaning it, but it's still there. It's still 0.2%. But it's nothing compared to before.
Wow.
Yeah. Before this time, now I'm minus, of course. I'm minus, ready for new. Because if I'm above, like before when I was running, working, lecturing, I've been using up the store of my merit to cover everything and to lift up the world and clean the disciple and bear disciple back home. I was much way above zero. Understand me?
Yes,
Master.
Yeah. It was not minus zero. It was plus above zero. A lot. And has been cleaning until on November 10, it's 0.20. Still there. You see that? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Before that, it was more. Yeah. And gradually, I cleaned it all until 0.2. Wow, I was so happy.
Thank you, Master.
But now I'm way below zero. I will read some of that for you after New Year, at the new diary. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. I have pain because, never mind. And I wrote something more like, it's not for luck that I meditate, or I'm not looking for luck or fame or any material gain, but just happened that the next one is for luck. I just wrote it because, it's one of the connections that give me some luck. So that I get better and, things go smooth like that.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
There's some vision, very long and vivid vision with some of the president of one of the powerful country in the world about past life, about my past life with him.
Oh.
But not the future. I don't want to tell you who, okay?
Yes, Master.
That's on the 11th of November again. Okay. I did not clap the page, but I just read it because it's next door to the other one, or to the luck. But I guess you love to hear all those things, huh?
Yes, it's also interesting, Master.
I remember many things, like I must check my passport and check muffle for dogs and check Harley if he's better, if he anything wrong. All thanks and love to Yosker. Love you for eternity plus. Yeah, because I have improved here. I wrote improved health, 108% plus.
That's really good to hear, Master.
Beautiful, Master.
Master.
Youth, 97% plus. Beauty is not much. Only 68% because, nothing much you can do with an old woman. Luck, 102%. Only that day, 14th of November. Psychic, 94.6%. This is all my personal thing only. Spiritual, 191.02%. All thanks to and love to your skillful assistance. Yeah. On the 13th of November, but that was not a Friday. It's a Tuesday. No, a Thursday. It's a foreign language. I forgot. It's a Thursday in English. It was the day before that. That was the 14th. On the 13th, it's like this. Health, 99.84%. See, it's different from the next day, eh? So quick, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That was on the 13th p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. Health, 99.84%. Beauty, 67.11%. Youth, 68.12%. Luck, 99.81%. Peace, 93.12%. Psychic power, 78.13%. Spiritual power, 476.12%.
Wow, Master.
Yeah, wow, huh?
It's amazing, Master.
Yeah. And now and then I check some funny things like that. Just for fun. Just for fun. Focus. Oh no, this is not for you. It's not for you. It's always thanks and love, thanks and love. The whole page is full, yeah? You know that. It's not only that, it's different other things, but, it's a spiritual point, where I meditate, how much, etc., etc. It's a routine all the time. So you don't need to know. The whole page always full. Most of the pages are full.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. But every day is different, huh? On the 11th, I lost some of the spiritual power. Oh, no, 17th of November, 2014, I lost some spiritual power. I think I lost some. Check it out. This one. Yeah. I was 476 on the 13th, eh? But on the 17th, because of something I had to do for the world, I lost 60%. So here I have spiritual power of 410%. And youth 79.2%. Health 111%. Something more, something less. It just depends on every day. Psychic 98%. Peace 97%. Luck 108%. Happiness 110%. Sometimes I write this, sometimes I don't. Okay?
Yes,
Master.
Psychic power was 98% on the 17th of November. The next day, 18th of November, I lost it, so I have only 69%. But things seem smoother in my personal life. Yeah. Sometimes it go up, sometimes it go down. It depends on the world, bad karma, and the disciples' bad karma. If somebody prays, I have to work on that prayers, and then I lost something.
Understand.
On the 19th of November, I have heartburn. Very, very terrible, as if some acid, the sour acid was running through my throat and into my heart and my stomach, etc. I have also headaches, because, meaning I meditate too much, too close to each other, the time, sometimes I thought I can make it, without waiting for a few hours, but sometimes it doesn't work like that, and because I have to arrange my schedule, and sometimes I thought I could do earlier and more, Greek, spiritual Greek. Not really, I'm just busy. Sometimes I forgot the time also. I told you it happened before, eh? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
So here I have heartburn, I have headache, because meditate too much, too close, too close schedule. So I said to myself, slow down sessions to each other. What does that mean to each other? I just wrote it quick, so I think I mean that slow down between the sessions, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Okay. The rest, I did not practice. Why did I read this to you? I don't know. There wasn't supposed to be for you. Not much. The rest of time and in between are normal. Meditate better. We'll pray for one of the presidents. I don't want to mention the name, okay?
Yes, Master.
He was going to have big trouble and in danger. I knew him in former life, so I can pray. Wow, that was your luck, because I didn't mark that page.
Lucky
I didn't
Master.
even mark 17, 18, or 19, or 20. I don't know, it just happened to read it. On the 20th, I say, thanks all for healing and protection. Love you forever. And plus. And I wrote to myself to remind, like, thing would go wrong if, and then I put a equal mark, like, more favorable if I stick to schedule. Things would go wrong if I don't. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
I think I better erase the name of the president in my diary. Because who knows, if I die tomorrow, somebody will get it and I might read it. I don't know if it's good or bad. There's so many things. I have to write it. I knew many presidents, world leaders. In this lifetime, they are world leaders. But in former times, we were friends, knowing each other, some intimate, some very close relationships, some friendship, etc., etc. But sometimes they're in trouble. I have to kind of so-called pray for him. You know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Not one, not just one. Some of them incarnate in this lifetime on purpose, so we can kind of work together for world peace, Wow. So, to help world peace. But of course they don't remember anything, unfortunately, because they don't meditate and they don't get initiation due to, world etiquette, world prestige, name, power, etc. Otherwise it would be easier to work, much easier, yeah. So it is like that. And I knew also many of the, famous people in the former life, movie stars and all that. They also doing their part in helping a little bit in this world. If they have been initiated, then of course it's easier. But if not, they also do some part, yeah, and then they earn their merit for the next life. 11. On 21st, I had to take one of the big dogs, Good Love, away. He's 10. Because he likes to stay outside, stick next to the gate. It's so cold and windy and rainy, so I put a tent there for him. And he went inside, and he likes it. But at night, I'm worried, who knows, animals come and hurt him or something, or it's too cold, or the rain will fly in and wet. So I always worry. I call him, he doesn't want to come in. So I took his tent away. And then he came in his own hood, the more safe one, the one that I can close, yeah. Because surrounding, we put fence, and then put a hard plastic door, transparent, everything transparent, so he can nose around, So I took his tent away, and then when I call him, I force him to come into his hut, so he sleeps better. He cried a little bit. He's such an emotional guy, but he's cool. Yeah. He's a good boy. Very, very good. Very intelligent, very sensitive. Sometimes when he hear all the dogs cry somewhere nearby, and he cry also, and he always go next to that direction and crying or talking, try to comfort their soul or something.
Oh, that's so lovely. So loving. So loving.
Yeah. And he eat outside, because he said to me, when he eat outside, the birds can also profit. But I told him I put food for birds out already. Yeah, birds and rats and animals, I put the food outside for them with water. Why you worry about it? And then, but it's truly the birds just like to eat in his bowl, maybe more blessed. Oh, they've been friends. They come and try, whenever he leaves, they will eat in his bowl. So because I told you I cook for him, and the rice and noodle and like that, and they like it. And bread, yeah. And then sometimes he eats in the middle of his eating, he leaves so that the birds can come and eat it. And then after the bird's gone, he come back eat again. Silly dog. Yeah, even if I put the food outside, if there is a bowl for the dog, they come and eat it. And he lets them. So I said to him, you silly dog. Yeah. But he's so beautiful, he's so loving like that, so loving. Yeah. Now what is it here for you? Yeah, because inside his heart there is a sofa, He loves the sofa, and it's a warmer. And I can always see when it's too cold, even I put heater on for him and all that. You see, if he sleep outside, I cannot control. I cannot go out all the time to check on him. And when it rains, the windy, and then the rain will fly into his tent and make it wet. You see what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Etc., etc. So I took the tent outside away, and then since then, and then I keep forcing him to come in his house, and then now he gets used to it. He come back all the time. Yeah. But when it's warm, I put another sofa outside, like a rattan kind of sofa, a chair, lounge chair, outside where his favorite spot, and put a mattress and a blanket there for him so that he can sit there and sunbathe or whatever he likes. And on the 22nd of November, I wrote, good love is real protector. Bless him. Some negative energy tried to come to disturb me while I meditate. Then he at once came near to me, sniffing around, and stood alert. So touching. Thank you, love.
It's amazing, Master.
Yeah. Normally he doesn't come back, doesn't come around when I meditate. He come before. When I try to settle in the meditation, then he comes snuggling around for some, petting and some touching, and then he leaves. He go around to protect me, But when there's some emergency, he always come next to me. Yeah. And even when he heard some shooting around, because I live in the forest, sometimes the hunters, they come and shoot poor animals all the time. I told them, run away, run away. But sometimes they cannot, the humans, they're so clever, and they have guns which can shoot many meters away. Poor thing. So I have to even bless these animals when they die like that. And when the hunter shooting like that, when he heard that, and then he always immediately come right in front of me, as if to shield me from bullets or something. In case. It's like a bodyguard. I was so touched. I said, go away. Go away. But he didn't. He stood right in front of me or lay next to me, depends, until the gun shooting was gone. The shooting sound was gone. On the 24th, I wrote, this can be so exhausting after meditation. Such a strong power. The 25th, I have to do so many of my daily job. How spiritual. Ha ha ha. Domestic job. So I was just making fun of myself. Okay. I just wrote down here how long I have to stay in this place. But that can change. Yeah, if I can, I change. I don't want to keep moving around too much. It's too much trouble. Again, I have heart pain and acidic burn in the throat and thighs. And then I find out that I could eat the apple. Even I took chamomile tea, it didn't help. I drank tons of them and it still didn't help. But then that day, it's an apple and it helped. Let me see if I can read this to you or not. No, I did not say it. It's my personal pain. What is it? That was on 30, yeah? And the 1st of December. 30 November, 1st December 2014. Here, is there something here? No, there's nothing for you. Just my personal trouble. The 3rd, is there anything? Oh, I was so mad at Maya. I called him on the 3rd of December. I was so mad at Maya. I called him because for creating so much traps and pain and suffering and temptation, leading to suffering and hell for all beings in this world and the other world. You should taste your own poisonous medicine. You are more than terrorists. I was very, very angry because I saw some suffering on TV, and my heart just cannot bear, understand? And I don't apologize to him. I don't ever apologize. I was angry and yelling at him many times. I never apologize. I never regret. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Okay, some emotional stuff. When I see animals suffer and humans suffer on TV, they show it sometimes, between the news. Sometimes there's something, or in the news, and I just sometimes I collapse with pain, and my heart just hurts so much, and sometimes I just yell at Maya, because of him. He wanted to rule the world. He wanted to make his own world to rule, but what a world that he created. I can yell at him forever. I say to you, you are worse than any criminal in this world. You made criminals. You're worse than any terrorist. You made terrorists. And some other very strong condemnation. I don't want to read it here. I say, how can you watch all this suffering and do nothing? And I call him again. I don't want to say it, okay? Good news is that I really, really know that all is a transient dream only. That's on the 5th of December. Okay. It's strange, I wrote also, it's strange that no matter how high you go spiritually, the mind still can retain some traumatized experiences, and the heart still feels sorrow and pain for all beings, all the same. Spiritual knowing and physical, emotional knowing are two different departments. It's the mind that just at the lower level. That's the 5th, okay. On the 7th of December, I wrote, it's not just the sitting, it's the research, planning of the schedule, timing. There's so much time is consumed and effort involved. Oh, on the 8th is something bad. I don't want it. Something unbearable for me sometimes. Because of the bad karma, I don't want to read it to you. 12, remember to instruct disaster relief, even though I forget to write down most of the time. If I do the instructions for disaster relief already, or remember to do it, then I have to do it right away. If I'm too busy, only then I wrote it down to remind myself. Understand?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, I cannot always, I cannot write all these things down. I don't write down things that I do physically, mostly, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
like instruction or do something for the others, and I don't do it. I don't write it down mostly. On the 15th of December, something here for you. I wrote a lot here. Oh, the homesickness is sometimes so unbearable. Coming back to this narrow prison body is nothing but sadness and loneliness. Just wanted to go home. A train of tears, thus relief a little, must be occupied dramatically quick to forget the pain and sorrow of longing. On the 16th of December, I wrote down some good news like solution for two states, Israel and Palestine, Russia, a solution peace for Ukraine, countries recognize two states for Palestine. More countries recognize two states, solution for Palestine. And U.S., Cuba reconciled after almost 60 years.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I wrote that down that day. I was happy. Good news. And everything else is just spiritual, marriage point and stuff and where. On the 20th of December, not much, I just thank you so much. Your car and being for your love and care and support in all ways. Love. Love you forever, plus. My God, I lost something here. Even then, I still have, I lost some of the stuff here. Some of the luck, Like on 22nd of December, things become less. You see, spiritual power 410,000, 1. Youth, oh no. The youth have revised to 48 years. But that doesn't mean looking outside, the inside, the organs and all that change. The cells change.
Wow.
A little bit outside maybe. No, some wrinkles still there. Doesn't mean that I look much younger. I do look much younger than my age. But the inside, the cells and all that, they change, into more strength. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
And so easier for me to absorb more of the Oscar power, and transmit into this world and the rest of the universe. Yeah. But I lost some, the beauty is reduced, health still 117%, luck 147, happiness 115, psychic 191, peace 192. Thanks all for your love and care again, and love you forever plus. I always write out thank you every time after meditation.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So even when I didn't have any room at all, I have to write on the side, on a very little corner. Of course, I had to bring all your skill attributes here to help this planet and the universe, one by one. But, it's like imprisonment, because I can't go anywhere and I can't do much. Though I am happy on the other hand, and to rest, and though I am happy on, sorry, I can't read my writing sometimes. Though I am happy on the other hand, to rescue this world, the restriction is sometimes felt too restricted. I have nothing good here already. Even freedom is gone. But there is no vacation for a master. The sooner, the better. Finish this job.
Oh, Master.
All beings here suffer so much. My heart keeps breaking. Feel so much pain and sorrow. I didn't mean to read that. It was just there and I forgot. I should keep reading. On the 26th, December 26th, just means I'm more powerful in omni power in this world. After all this, hopefully, I don't want to read some of this in between. I can't. I don't want to. Hopefully, this world will be a better place for all.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay. On the 28th of December, my karma has become much less, so I have minus 500 gazillion of zero.
Wow.
Thanks for love and care, peace to all, forever. Love, 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 kiss, kiss. This is just mundanely speaking. They don't need love, they don't need kiss from me. It's fun, yeah. 29th of December. Oh, life on earth. I'm so ready to leave, but got still work to do. 30th of December. A break from OU Connection Meditation Retreat. And it feels funny, strange, little sentimental, saying goodbye to this diary. It's the end of the year, and I won't use it anymore, you see, so it feels a little funny. I don't know why. Sentimental year. On the 31st of December, sentimental year, spiritual year. Goodbye all year. Good, plenty. Bad, also plenty. Hope will be good year. Better year. Okay, so now it's new year. Again, if I have anything I forgot, I would... except all the whoa, wow, wow, a lot. I wrote it on the some of the extra pages of the diary. And now on the 1st of the new year, just, free day, Chow New Year, you already heard it. Less hectic, happy, lucky, peaceful New Year. And I didn't write anything more. Other bad thing I didn't write. I did write, but I don't want to read it to you. Okay, anything here on the 2nd? Oh, already. On the 3rd, still waiting for your skills to upload and transfer from other location to here. I think I told you that. Thanks all for loving care. I would have drowned in this whirlpool of existence without you. Thanks, love, love. Nothing here, huh? Oh, on the 5th, I encountered a lot of difficulty. So I wrote here at 12 noon, thank you and sorry for being late. Too much disturbance and obstruction, in my physical situation. Yeah? Love you all forever, plus. And the rest, of course, I meditated. And then in the evening, I wrote 30 connection moved from mountain, remote area here for me, yeah. Because in such a remote mountain area, it's difficult to access, and there's no facilities. And my dogs are sick, so I had to bother them to do this. Otherwise, I would go there. My dogs are difficult. They're sick, they need to go to doctor often. They're old and infected, sometimes by the helpers. And sometimes, we share bad karma of others who come and go. So I wrote again, love you all for eternity plus, bless you all. So appreciated for your help for my special difficult situation. Because I have moved, the 30 connection.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
30, yeah, so I thank him wholeheartedly. 30 Oscar connection have been moved here to so-and-so place, yeah, for my convenience. From the so-and-so place. Thank you all. From first, all use Lord and God. Love, peace, contentment to all. I wish, I wish all good luck. On the 6th of January. Oh, before I say 5th of January or not? Did I say that?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Anyway, okay, from the 1st of January, I say Happy Chow New Year, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Okay, so after that is the 5th or whatever, or the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. It's all January of 2015. And now it's the 6th of January 2015. Anything? No, I just wish a happy, lucky, peaceful New Year. Thanks all for support and love from all realms. Love you forever plus. Remind she to give extra 100 tips and gifts to the people who repair the car and sometimes the plumbers. These are not much for you. You know, because it's New Year, so sometimes it's emergency. Even after New Year, they don't have holiday anymore, but they come, you know, it's still the 6th and the 5th of New Year, so I give them a lot of gifts, chocolate, cookies, vegans, and, you know, drinks.
Very nice, Master.
All vegans and non-alcoholic. And, of course, I prepare gifts for the vet. So I remind myself and to tell C, you know, C is the only helper at the moment for the dog, to bring these gifts to the vets and the nurses and, you know, all the people in the vet's office and all the people in the car garage office, you know, where they help. Only 2 or 3 of them repair my car, but I give them all. And the boss as well, and extra money for New Year, you know.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Wow, you are so kind.
We have to. We have to be nice to each other, huh? Whenever we can. Doesn't mean you have to always give them $100, euros. You give them a piece of chocolate or something, yeah? Or just say thank you a lot. Make them happy, yeah? People that work hard all their days.
Yes, Master.
And they have to, you know, fight for survival. We have to always remember them and appreciate them. But I also get into trouble doing this sometimes. A couple of times, because whenever I pass by any toll booth, you know, where they take toll money for the highway.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I always have a lot of cakes, candies, or whatever, or drinks, or, you know, gifts back in my car. And I always give it to the personnel who takes my money. It sounds funny, no? They have to take the money for the highway toll. And I always give them some gifts, whatever I have, yeah? Yes. I prepare some, you know, until it's gone out. Mostly it's never gone out until the end of the highway, yeah. So, and I give it them. And then sometimes there was some police there, you know, for checking something, and they saw me doing that, and they stopped my car and checked me. Oh, God, so terrible. Delayed a lot, and they took everything out, my clothes, my shoes, and my boxes, and dog food, and dog food, whatever, and because they think, well, what is she doing? You know what I mean? Why? Yeah, if I was the police, I probably would think like that. They're trained to, you know? They're trained to suspecting. Many times. Yeah, I got into trouble sometimes. I told you already. Never mind. This is funny things in this world. Okay. I don't know. I talk nonsense to you, huh?
No, Master, we love it. We enjoy it, Master.
Please continue.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. Huh? You know a little bit of my life, so you feel a little bit more intimate, right? More close to me, huh?
It's so precious to us,
Although,
Master.
otherwise it's too high, too spiritual, and I don't know, you might be scared. That might scare you. Okay. On the night, I wrote here 58 new Pushu words, but I read some of them for you already.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Wow.
Master.
And nothing here, I just wrote that I have conference with some of your brothers and sisters at a spiritual center in Europe. There is nothing much, some little things and some little spiritual questions. For example, like they asked me if one of the initiates is not allowed to go to book meditation because he still has a restaurant which she rents to somebody else who is selling meat and fish and alcohol and stuff, animal stuff and alcohol and stuff, and she's not allowed to go group meditation. She asked me if I allow her to go because the contact person doesn't. And I say, why don't you sell your stuff, your restaurant, or turn it into a vegan? She has problems to sell it, because the contract or something like that, sometimes they stuck. And then she say, also she cannot do it alone. I said, then you look for people together and do it, make a restaurant. She says she promised she do that, and she can. And also I told her she has to give her spiritual merit to all the meat of the animals that they sell in there. Yeah. So I say you better close it quick, otherwise you will lose all your spiritual merit, and you work hard, you meditate very long hours, and then you lose everything. Because in this world, the Maya doesn't allow any trespassing, doesn't allow any killing of his creation, even indirectly. So I say you have to give so much spiritual merit point that you earn, and some other merit point that you have, if you have. And you deplete it already. So you better meditate more and pray to all these animals to forgive you. And similar thing like that. But I let her go back to group meditation because she didn't do all that on purpose. But she says she will try to sell it or change it. Yeah? So it's all right. I said, meanwhile, you can go group meditation. Yeah, the 5 precepts we have to keep, directly or indirectly. We are responsible for our action in this physical realm. Nothing can escape karma. If you create new one, you have to bear it. The master's power can help a little bit, but, the karma law, you can't escape. On the 12th of January, I said, lots of SMS, from the higher realm, from the Oscar, yeah. I didn't say it here, I just say lots of SMS because it's for me only. And also I didn't say from higher realm or anything. But I just tell you so that you understand. I forgot to write down. I said that. I forgot to write down lots of SMS. That means I have to recheck again what they want to tell me. You know what I mean?
Master.
Sometimes I don't have time because when they text, me, or when they email, spiritually, I was in my deep rest, and then I could not always think of taking a pen to write down, or maybe my body was immobile, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
At that time, because I was in a deep samadhi or something, so I couldn't write it down. But I thought I would remember. But in the morning, after that, I don't always remember. I don't remember everything. Some, but not all. I forgot to write down. So I wrote this so that I will remember to recheck it again, because sometimes the information is very important for me or for the world. January 13, I wrote new place, new rearrangement, and meditate a lot long hours, so little time for myself, for physical things. Okay, remember now, just for new project, need not to write down. I wrote all that. Meaning, I remember what the SMS for, that's for the new project anyway. I didn't write down anyway, so, okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
I didn't write down because I knew it already. Even if I wrote down, I couldn't tell you, okay, huh?
Understand.
Oh, yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
What is this here? I told you already, huh? I told you that on the 16th of January, all new Pusu vocabulary I could not find before. I was blocked, huh? And then the reason I couldn't find Pusu for all this is also because the attributes in this word, though those are the same, it's not the same quality. Yeah, okay?
Understand.
But at least they have this equivalent word for you to know that they have it there. You see? They have peace, harmony, they have all this and that. The same as in our vocabulary. It's just that it's not the same quality. Huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right. Are you bored already or are you still okay?
No, it's not bored at all, Master. We are more than okay.
Oh, I hope you're okay. Okay, I think I believe you.
It's very interesting.
Some are not so uninteresting, right?
Master,
Very
it's
interesting,
interesting,
Master.
Master.
Everything.
fascinating, Master.
I don't know if I told you this already, but it's 1 million of gazillion of gazillion is the difference from gazillion, huh?
Yes.
A zillion is the 1 bazillion of a zillion. So that I can write it down. For example, on the 20th, a lot of course, but I just read one for you. On the 20th of January, at 8 o'clock evening, is not at 8 o'clock evening, but I started from 8 o'clock, man. I don't remember when I wrote it. After that, Anyway, after 8 o'clock, some hours after that, is 811 bazillion of a zillion plus spiritual merit point earned for that stuff. Yeah, for that, including other section before, of course. And then I wrote here for the Maya. I say Maya. And 2 points. Point, like equal. Must give enough food to all your creation. The animals above all, if you are a responsible and so-called loving God. I told him, take care of his creation because sometimes he doesn't. I feel the animals don't have enough food, and my heart aches for that. So that day, on 20th of January, I didn't scold him, I didn't yell at him. I just told him, do something. Yeah. And I have again heartburn. I found apple is good. I wrote it down. I told you that before, but before that I didn't find out about the apple. I just found out on January 20th. Before that I suffer heartburn, often terrible. And now no more. Yeah. No more. And if it's heartburn, I eat an apple.
Thank God you have something to help, Master.
Okay, everything else is not really for you, except the routine. Anything here for you? I wrote it on 23rd of January. It's always nice to cook with forest dry branches and twigs. On the 25th of January, I wrote something here. I couldn't write. Oh, okay. Remind to send assistant to help a family. And then afterwards, he came back and told me the wife was in tears, and she told an assistant that, "Oh my God, who is she? Who is this woman? It's not possible to have such a person here in this world." Of course, he didn't tell her. I hope he didn't tell her. And then I asked him. He said he didn't.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because I help them some financially, and I send them some gifts. Even though it's almost end of January, it's still New Year, so I say Happy New Year to them and wish them all good luck. So she was crying. She told me that.
So kind,
Wow,
Master.
so
Okay.
loving, Master.
And on the 27th of January, rearrange my hut for Big Dog. Good luck and stay in when he's afraid of thunder. And to manage gunshot. Okay, that was nothing for you. I don't know why I read it. Oh, probably because it's next to the one that I bent the page. Here I wrote down on 26 how much longer I can live on this planet, but I cannot tell you. Okay.
Yes, Master.
And 30th of January, something here, no? We'll have to check on this. We'll have to do something about this. Because I feel I cannot abandon all beings here on this planet. Understand? Even if I still live here.
Oh, Master.
I don't mean completely go away. Just mean that not contacting them, not helping them. You know what I mean? So I think I have to do something about this. I have to do something. I have to meditate more. Do something. Okay? Maybe I can. And I wrote here, eating. My God, what a complicated job. Difficult to swallow sometimes. Oh my God. Because I have to eat before I meditate, and in those times, sometimes I don't feel like eating. And I don't always have time to prepare good food, like appetizing food, yeah?
Yes, Master.
I don't have time. Also, one of the reasons I don't want to invite you here, because this is far away from loving hurt or anybody who can bring good food, or to cook for you, and I don't have much time. Although one time I love you guys so much, I feel loving you so much. I wish you could be here so I can cook something for you, maybe once or twice, but it's not much around where I live. I can't give you boiled potatoes every day. It's terrible potato. How can you invite a guest to come and feed them potatoes? And on is there anything more for you? I don't think. It's almost gone anyway, right? Okay. Remember to patch leaking hut roof. Oh, it's not for you. It's my hut is leaking. And a big dog's hut also leaking because it was so much rain. There was so much rain and so much wind. I saw boom, boom, boom all day, all night. And some of it to repair it, that's all. Nothing much. I just taped it on. I used duct tape. Duct tape. Or transparent tape depends. And it works. It works fine. Otherwise, I have to keep cleaning the water all the time. And no time to meditate, that's all.
Yes, understand, Master.
Yeah. And on the 3rd of February, I have 6 messages from Yosku about things I could do. I can use some of the power for some different purposes. And also, I can read these diaries to you. This message came before the 3rd of February, but remember, I told you sometime I forget, yeah?
Yes,
forget
Master.
what it is. And so yesterday, during last night, I received this, and again, I said, I forgot it. Please tell me what is it, because some of the messages were lost. It is important, please email it back to me, re-Skype, re-email. And then so I got it back again, so I can read my diaries for you.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yes, because I didn't know if I could, and because so many things sometimes, of course some things I cannot, and I know it, so I didn't read it. But whatever I can read to you, I read it, because I also asked if I could.
Thank you, Master.
Appreciate
So
it,
much,
Master.
Okay, and I have other SMS, email from the Yosku last night. Altogether 6, but I cannot tell you here, okay?
Wow.
All right. So today is the 3rd, right? Or?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
February 2005, right? 15.
Yes, Master.
That's correct.
So the 3rd, right? It's the 3rd, correct. Okay. So this is the one I received last night. That's it. Nothing else. Sorry, it's gone.
So up to date.
It's a pity, Master.
What you mean a pity? It's always the 3rd. Today is the 3rd. I don't have anything else for you yet.
Okay, yes, Master.
Maybe next time, huh? Don't be sad.
No, Master. We had fun, really. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Okay. On the 4th and the 5th and the 6th, I already prepared, for the next session. But I cannot tell you, of course. No? I prepare already. I told you I have to prepare a couple of days in advance, yeah? Sometimes more. To know where I have to go, what I have to do. For the connection, understand? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
For the new project. Because I am done with the last project. I mean, the last new project. This is a brand new project. The first one is finished. I cannot tell you. And then the second is also finished, The 30 connections will moved for me. Finished now is a new one. I have to continue from the 4th of February. I don't know when it will finish. Anyway, I think maybe within 2 weeks. And then probably something else. Yeah. All right. Are you happy?
Very much so.
Yes, Master.
I have a couple more new Kusu words, but it's okay. I don't think you need to know so many. Just a few. Maybe next time I'll read some for you, okay?
Thank you,
Yes,
Master.
Master. We love every word.
Okay. Thank you, for waking up for me. Yes.
It's a privilege for us.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Originally it was like that. I called one of your sisters. Of course you cannot call me because I don't leave my phone number for you in case you accidentally call me when I'm meditating or something. I cannot give any of you a phone number. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
But I can call you. Some one of your sister and brothers, and I said, okay, I can read the diary for you. I knew it last night, but I was in my deep sleep, deep samadhi, and then I cannot. And then in the morning I have to rush out again to my appointment, spiritual appointment, so I cannot call you until now. Do you understand?
Understand.
I understand, Master.
As soon as I'm free, I call you. You see, but it's I guess it's very late for you already at night. And then I said, okay, if any of you is still there, then you can sit and listen together. She said, yes, there's some still here, but some are already gone to sleep. I said, okay, then tell them to come and listen. What I meant was tell the one who stay behind. Because I didn't want to wake you up. You work all day and maybe you're tired, and you can always listen later, after recorded. But she called you, so you coming.
Anytime, Master.
And after I know that you're coming and you're late, so I wait. You see, I wait 10 to 30 minutes until you come back.
Thank you for waiting, Master.
Oh, you're welcome. I still appreciate that you wake up and come back. Okay. Any question, by the way, today at all? Or you're happy, satisfied? Yeah.
Very satisfied.
Very happy, Master. I think some of us have questions, though.
Oh, really? Oh, can I call you back? I have to go for a few seconds. Okay, put to my dog. I come back, okay?
Thank you, Master.
I call you back.
Yes, Master.
I call you back.
Okay, Master.
Hello?
Hi, Master.
Sorry it took so long, because I thought I just put some food in the dog's bowl and change water, but normally it takes just a minute, half a minute, a few seconds, but it rained so much and his hut was leaking again, and because I had to clean some water out of it, and not all yet, because I have to come back to you. After I have to come back and then dry all the water out, squeeze all the water out for him. You see, the hood is just soft plastic, not very thin, very thick and strong. It's just soft, and some part is bending down a little bit. So I normally put a pole,
Yes,
but yesterday probably I was cleaning and I put the pole in some different position. So some water was kind of collecting in one little pocket, and it dripped into his hut, so I didn't see it because I was talking to you. It's just next door to me, we can share the one door, but it's just I didn't see it because I sit in an obscure area. And now when I came out, wow, the floor was all flooded. I had to clean. Never mind, love, and I just small thing. A lot of people suffer more than that. It's not worth anything. Because I put a very big round bed. Those plastic, rattan-like plastic round big bed with a hood on it. They sell them for garden use. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
For outdoor use. I put a big bed there for him with mattress and blankets and everything. So he's warm. And I put heater as well if it's cold. So he's not wet or anything. It's just the floor. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this physical world. Always something.
Well, please take care, Master.
Yeah. Now tell me the question.
Yes, Master.
What is?
Actually, before you called us, we were just having our weekly spiritual class where we get together and we read and talk about Master's teachings. And we were just talking about how grateful we are and how much you spoil us. And we're just so honored that even within the past few days, Master called us and you just showered us with your love and appreciation, even though it should be the other way around, Master. And so we were just on our way home with this really joyful feeling your presence so strongly. And then the next thing we know, we were told to come back, so we ran back, Master. And it's so amazing.
And I thought I disturbed you.
No, not at all, Master.
Okay.
We were wide awake and we're so excited and honored.
I didn't know. I wouldn't know how you feel because I thought you work all day. Maybe it's kind of disturbing to keep coming back like that, you know. Okay, it's good.
Anytime you call, we're here. We're available all the time.
Wonderful.
24/7.
You are so connected, huh? You keep your connection to the spiritual path all the time. This is praiseworthy.
We try, Master, and you're always there to encourage us. And in the conference, Master, you said that we're special because we stay here, but it's actually Master's love we thrive on it, and it supports us through and through every day, Master.
Then it's good. Good that you can feel it, yes, that you're sensitive enough to feel.
Thanks to your grace, Master.
It's good, because I don't want to take credit for everything. Thank you anyway for being such good people because, you know, it's not easy to stick to your ideal and, you know, work to the end. Yeah, like that.
Master, and knowing that you have to bear so much yourself, and though you treat us so kindly and warmly, we also feel concerned, Master, during the conference. You mentioned that you have to, you know, spend time in the forest and you're meditating alone, even though, you know, there might be animals or hunters around and it's dark and stormy. We feel so concerned and we just want to send our wishes and prayers for your safety and well-being, Master.
Thank you. It's not every day like that. I just say sometimes, you know, sometimes. Just make it unpleasant and difficult to concentrate because the mind, you know, the mind feels like, oh, something, you know. Yeah, but I'm okay. Actually, I'm very fortunate to be able to meditate, you know. Yeah, it could be worse, understand? It's very good already. Very, very good. Yeah. I'm very, very, almost happy every day, you know, thankful for what I have, yeah. Don't worry about me. Don't worry.
It does sound scary though, Master.
Well, this is the world, no? This is the world like this, you know? Wherever you go, there's always something, huh? Even if you're in the house, you know, don't worry. Most people die on their bed.
Yes, Master.
Safe in their bed and they're dying, you know? You know, it's just the mind that sometimes feeling a little uneasy, but I'm okay. I'm still alive, no?
Yes, Master. We just couldn't be more thankful and appreciative of the fact that you still find the time to call us and speak with us and shower us with all your love and blessing, Master.
Yeah, but you love me.
Yes, we do, Master.
I have to treat people who love me nicely. I treat everybody also, even those who don't love me and who make trouble. But the people who love you, you should even more appreciate, you know? It's normal. Yeah, we love each other. And this is the thing lovers do. Contact sometimes and let each other know is everything okay, you know, what you do and things like that, you know?
Yes, Master. Yeah, we're so grateful that you have such a loving and amazing dog. Good love there with you, at least to keep you company and protect you. He sounds just amazing.
Yeah, he's a wonderful dog. But how much can a dog do? You know, I don't know. He just tries his best. He's just so nice, so kind, yeah.
He sounds more than just a dog, Master.
Yeah, oh no, he's not just a dog. If you are with him, you will feel it. He's a present. He's a present to be respected and awesome, you know, to be awed, to be respected. You know, he's not a dog. He's well aware, I think. I think he's well aware of who he is. Very, very aware. Yes. He's so dignified, you know. He has such a dignity that I even respect him. Yeah, the way he walks, the way, the way he behaves, and the way he expresses himself.
It's fascinating to hear about your communication with him.
Yeah, mostly we don't talk or don't communicate a lot. We just love each other. Just a love feeling between, each other. But we don't talk that much. It's just sometimes for fun, sometimes for fun. Because he responds and it's so warm. Like I asked him, for example, are you hungry, huh? And then, in his in dog language, and he responds. He said, whoa? Like, yes. And sometimes I praise him when I brush his hair, because he's a very hairy dog, and in winter he has a thick hair. But now it's coming spring, he keeps losing his hair, and it's all over him. In his heart, his bed, and my bed. Even he comes in and out sometimes, but my bed's full of his hair. My clothes full of his hair. So I have to brush it. Even I brush, it still has, but less. And when I brush his hair, and then I tell him, oh, you are such a wonderful dog. Every night I tell him before he sleeps, whenever I can, whenever I have time, or when I tell him, I should tell him he's a wonderful dog, he's a beautiful dog, and so cooperative dog, so intelligent, so good looking, and so kind, and so gentle. I tell him everything. And then he always look at me like he understands everything, and then he's woof, woof, woof. It's like that. He responds all the time. That's why it's fun to talk to him. Otherwise, we don't talk much. There's nothing much to talk about. Oh, yeah, somebody's calling. What is the problem? 1 second, please. My other phone is ringing. Who is this? Oh no. Okay. No, urgent. Okay. All right. So, what is the question, my love? You say you have some questions. Or anything? Never mind. You can say anything. Of course. It's freedom of speech. I forgot. We're in America, no?
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, tell me.
Master, earlier you told us that heaven told you how long you'll be able to stay on this planet, but you couldn't tell us.
Yeah.
But Master, we just pray that you'll be able to stay on this planet for a very, 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 very long time, because we really need you, Master. The world really, really needs you, Master.
Yeah, that also depends. That also depends on. They have say a certain number of years. It's quite long for my liking, but still it depends more or less also on the planet's merit. Yeah.
Yes.
I could stay longer if the world improves. Yeah. But never mind. I stay as long as I can. This body is not like built for forever. I can renew some cells and keep young. Not young looking, but physically young, like strong. So I can bear it, the bad karma, and also can, withstand the spiritual power that's downloaded every day. But still, I don't think it can last forever, this physical instrument. And besides, what for? What for shall I live long? It's still the same every day. The world is the same every day. Yeah. But thank you anyway for your good wish. Yeah. Whatever comes, we accept. Okay? Whatever comes, we accept.
Yes. You make a really great, great difference, Master.
What difference? What did you say again? Sorry, it was kind of...
Master, you make such a big difference. Please take care of yourself.
Oh, I make a big difference. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
I got it. Thank you.
For our world.
Yeah, to some of you, yes. Some of you can feel it with some so sickly covered, they don't feel too much. But all benefits, all have something. Whatever merit I have, I share. Yeah, I share what I can. I share what I'm allowed to share. And plus, for example, like some insects, sometimes they die on the road, or the birds, the bees or whatever, they're just so exhausted and just die like that. Not because of my fault or anything. But sometimes it's their time. They couldn't carry the honey home. They just die on the road. And I feel so bad. And I'm allowed to give him if I give, like 10 spiritual merit points for such a small, tiny creature. But I always give more, You know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Yes, to give more, a little bit more. I bargain, I bargain with him. Yeah, and then whatever I can give more, I give more. To anything else, every other being, yeah.
Yes, Master. You bring joy and love to all of us, all the world, and we just love you very much.
I love you guys too. I love this world, and I love all beings on this planet. But the things they do to each other and to the animals is really, really cause so much pain and suffering for my heart, for me. And I'm working hard so that maybe one day all this won't happen again.
Yes, Master. We pray too.
Because, yes, tell me.
With your hard work, Master, it's going to happen. And this...
Too slow, yeah. Because I saw things, on TV and, I know it for myself and I feel it's terrible things. Even for a piece of beef that people are putting in their mouth every day, the cows have to suffer so much, They have to drown them in this disinfecting pool, They put water in some kind of deep water and then put disinfecting things in it and force them to go through it. And some of them drown and some of them just gasping. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. How can people do this to an innocent being like a cow? Everything is suffering. Terrible. Pleasure doesn't have to mean suffering to others. I'm working harder and harder. Just that perhaps one day all this madness will stop.
Yes, Master.
They cannot run. They cannot defend themselves. You see, this is a defenseless creature. And if they think the cow is so dirty because they lay on their poo and pee daily, then why do they put it in their mouth? No matter how much water and soap, they cannot clean it because it's absorbed to the paw of the animals, right?
Yes, Master.
It goes inside their flesh. How can this be cleaned through water and soap or disinfecting? You understand what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do, Master.
It's a topsy-turvy world. It's dirty thing and they eat it and they think it's good. And enjoy all this cruelty and filthiness. It's just breaking my heart every day. It's terrible. But I have watched TV so that I can see the news, if something needs help, physically, yeah. And sometimes it's inevitable just seeing all this stuff. I don't know how people see it and not feel heartbreaking and not feeling that they should stop it individually, personally, by themselves first. If everyone do it, then the world will not have any more pain and suffering. And because of eating all this, they have pain and suffering themselves by disease, sickness that the animals, bring with, because the eating of animals bring to them. I'm sorry, I get too worked up sometimes because my throat is getting painful when I talk about it, when I think about it. It's really pain in the throat and my heart pain. Physically also, not just emotionally. Yeah, my muscles sometimes get tight. Watching that and seeing that and talking about that and thinking about that, even my physical body is rattling. Terrible. Just 1 minute. I drink some water.
Master, we're so concerned for you, and
don't worry about me. I'm a big girl, okay? I'm a big girl.
yes, Master.
And I have dog. I have a dog.
Yes,
Remember?
we do.
Yeah, he always wants to go where I go and just to help me out. Oh, you want to go out? Good enough? 1 second, darling. 1 second. Okay, if it's raining or not, because I can't let him out in the rain. If he wants to go out. Just 1 second, okay? I'm still here.
Yes, Master.
I'm right here. I'm still here. Yes. Yes.
Master, I just wanted to say one thing. Talking about beef, there's a professor. He made a plant-based beef with moisture just like blood.
What now?
There's a professor that made a plant-based beef that is very realistic. It even imitates the blood. And,
I understand.
yes, and he's testing it with in secret, and it was reported in the Wall Street Journal. And he's getting a lot of investors interested in putting money to make it more commercial.
Yes.
Yes. So hopefully, hopefully that will help.
Yeah, it will help. Yeah. It's all fake, right? Fake blood, fake flesh, right?
Yes. It's made from the lab. It's made from plant protein.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. I hope that everybody will, know about it and it's become more available to everyone. To satisfy their palate, at least, I mean, not everybody can change immediately, but if something like that satisfies them, then it's good.
Yes, because people are like addicted to the texture of meat. So a lot of these companies are trying to make it exactly tasting like meat. So that people don't.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Even our vegan shrimp, they make it taste a little bit like fish. Yeah.
Yes.
It tastes so real. People will like it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I make a vegan shrimp cocktail before just to introduce it to other people. Like, even some of the so-called vegan pork they make for outside people is wonderful, huh? Right? Yeah.
Definitely.
It's good. Oh, then maybe it come soon, huh? We're vegan. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Keep praying, yeah?
Yes,
All of you.
Master.
And also keep donating, huh? I keep donating for this purpose as well, huh?
Thank you so much, Master.
All right. What else, my love?
Master, I just wanted to say it feels like raining blessing in here. And it feels like it's raining blessing in here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your love.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes.
Master, that's all we have for tonight. We wish that you'll be well, and we hope your cough gets better. And please stay dry and warm as well.
Thank you. I don't cough that much, okay? It's only sometimes the cold air, okay?
Please look after yourself, Master.
Yeah, I do. I wear warm clothes, okay?
Thank you so much for calling us, and we love you very much, Master.
We love you, Master.
Yeah, thank you. I love you too so much, so much, so much. Any question, love?
No, that's all for tonight, Master.
Okay, maybe next time, huh?
Yes, Master.
Thank you.
Yeah. I also need to go now. I don't want to. It's nice to talk to you also, But it's just I have to go, okay? But my love stays with you all the time.
Always.
And we feel it, Master.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad because you meditate a lot and you stay connected. That's why you can feel it better. It's good. I'm glad for you. I'm so happy with you.
Thank you for your grace, Master. We feel so lucky.
And our love's with you.
All right, my love. Yeah, we love you. We love you. The Oscar also love you. The goddess love you too, okay? They send you love. But in a small dose. Otherwise, I think you cannot bear. Small dose. So if you feel a little bit, don't think that's all they have, okay? They can't give you too much. All right.
We're honored.
Okay, ciao. All my love, my joy, my beautiful heart and soul. I talk to you again in the future.